Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
So you told us before you were going to try to get the jersey. Were you able to go up to Jacoby and get that jersey?
I did. We switched jerseys after the game, so I was able to get the jersey.
You all right?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Did you think? Wait a second. He got injured. Maybe I'll wait a little bit, or was that?
Nah, because he knew I wasn't the guy that hit his knee. I was actually trying to turn him away from it, and then guy, I think it was Big Rook came in and hit him on the knee.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't me.
You get that framed or what?
I'm going to. I think I'm going to give it to my son because he's been on my head about getting to the 100-sack club. So I think it's going to be a gift to him one of these days.
In a moment like that where you had this incredible milestone, at the same time he's laying on the ground writhing in pain, was it kind of, you want to celebrate, but at the same, was that kind of odd? Or?
So I didn't realize he was in pain until like after. I was getting out the ground. I know it was a crowd, and the only thing I was hearing, the ball, ball, ball. So I thought everybody was trying to go after the ball. So I didn't know he was hurt until after I got off the ground and celebrated. And I realized he was still there. I checked on him, though. He was good.
So what was your son saying to you?
Oh, he was happy. I still got some more work to do, so he's not too happy. He's going to work the crap out of me. We got some more goals to reach, so still working.
What's the number he's throwing at you?
130. So he said you can't retire till you get 130. So I'm praying somehow God make that happen.
Justin, do you feel a kinship with Calais Campbell, just as two guys who survived as long as you have in the league, and you still can kind of bring it week after week?
Yeah, I just think it's a blessing to even be on the field with a guy like that. He sacrificed so much, and the way he plays, like he don't get enough credit for the way he plays. And if you watch him, even in pass rush situation, he got 3 guys on him. So it's easy for us to be free and for other guys to run through the gap because he's taking up 3 people at a time. So you got somebody like that, man. It's a blessing.
Hey,
So we've seen you many times out there after practice with OA or with some of the younger guys just doing extra work. What does that mean for you to do that with them?
It's good. I'm just trying to teach them good habits. On when you out there working, it's muscle memory mainly. You just working your hands and get used to using your hands. So when it's time to actually use your hands, it happen naturally. So it's just second nature.
And Owe with 29 pressures, how does he turn those into sacks? And how frustrating is it as an edge rusher to almost get there?
It's very frustrating, but that's the game of football. You just got to keep hunting. You got to keep going, play in and play out, because you never know when the opportunity is going to reveal. So you just got to be ready when the opportunity comes.
From your experience, when you have as a team, you have a game that didn't live up to your expectations, what's the key to kind of bouncing back and moving past that?
I use it as motivation. Don't go in the tank. I think you got to be critical of yourself. Everybody got to be critical, and you just go and look and study and see what you did wrong as a player, and critique yourself, and find out a way you can get better and help this team.
Justin Fields looks like he's finding himself, looking more confident each time out, and some of the throws he made against Pittsburgh, watching that, you see why he was drafted where he was. Just from early on to now, the difference you've seen in him, and what's it like preparing for him?
I think he's a great athlete playing quarterback. He can make all the throws, and he got the wheels. So I think our hands are full, and he's getting real comfortable back there throwing that ball. You can see every week he's getting better and better at throwing it. So I'm just hopefully this week he don't progress. He was off last week, so I hope he stay off this week.
Justin, as an edge rusher, how tough is it to? We know you're supposed to set the edge, but going up against a mobile quarterback, how tough is it to remain on that outside edge instead of wanting to come inside and go after the sack?
Rushing a quarterback like that, it's a unit. You got to do it as a group. It's no individual. It's no one-man show. It got to be done as a team, because everybody got to be in a rush lane and keep this guy back there and make him. You can't give him a vision. Any type of whole vision, he gonna hit it like a running back. So you just got to make him sit back there in that pocket and beat you throwing that ball.
Justin, just how pleased have you been with your level of play and speaking to your son's 130? What do you think you can get to?
I'm not pleased right now. I'm a little disappointed at where I'm at. I know the work me and my son put in this offseason, we put in a lot of work. I just know it be like this. You just got to ride the wave and continue to work. Don't get down on yourself. It's a long season, so it can change at any moment, and that's what I'm praying and hoping for. And just continue to work.
You've had a lot of pressures. You're talking about getting close to getting sacks. You've had, feels like, a bunch of those. You getting your 100th sack, there's a lot of pressures that almost got to the 100th sack. How do you kind of work through that yourself?
This is nothing new to me. I done had a lot of seasons like this, and you just, like I said, just keep hunting and keep working, and don't get down on yourself, because you never know when it can change. I know turnovers come in bunches, sacks they come in bunches. So you just, when it rains, it pours. So you just hope it rains soon.
Hey Justin, you play with Lamar now. When you look at him and guys like Mahomes and even Justin Fields who's just coming into the league, you've been chasing quarterbacks for years. Are you seeing a different type of quarterback these days, or are we just noticing the best ones?
I think all the quarterbacks now are faster. When I first got in the league, it was more stand in the pocket guys that they really didn't have speed. Now everybody got speed at the quarterback. So even though they may not be talked about, but all quarterbacks are mobile and they can run now. So it's a different game.
How much does practicing against Lamar help you in playing against that, and specifically this week?
I guess they help on your rush angles. They teach you to rush under control, because if you rush and you going back there wild, all out of control, and don't have any balance, you're not going to get them. So you want to rush and be under control when you get back there.
Hey Justin, you being going to know Matt Nagy from back in Kansas, it's something you basically want to bring to the team, to bring some ideas and kids got to stop his offense?
Well, I don't think the apple falls too far from the tree. Meaning, like him and Coach Reed, they're pretty similar. So you'll see a lot of plays that he run, that Kansas City run. So but they got different teams now, and you can see his little touch to it versus Coach Reed's touch. But it's a little different, but pretty much the same.
All right, Justin. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.